my Zillions? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys. Today I have a review of the Neca Godzilla NES version, or Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is what I believe the game was called. It wasn't called Monster of Monsters. Can't remember. But this is the, NES sprited arcade, and that's not really arcade because it was on NES, but you know what I'm saying, video game version of Godzilla. This is currently being reissued right now. You could find it at wherever you find your NECAs, as well as online in their shops. This is not that. This is the first wave of it, first production run, so from a few years back. Had to be 2015, I believe, because it did make it onto my top 15 of 2015, which was the first thing of importance that I ever did with Ultrazilla Toys, and that was just on Facebook, so he did appear there. It is a really cool figure, one that I can tell you right now I recommend you go get. If you have a chance to get this and you didn't get it before, get it because it is very cool. It is done up on the Godzilla 85 mold, which you will not be seeing in this video. I do not have it handy. I do have it, but I do not have it handy, so you will not see it as a comparison for that. But if you do want to see me review that one as well, I've never reviewed it, you guys let me know, and maybe I'll put a comparison in that video. So yeah. So there you go, a little interaction for you guys, little question. But this, I felt like it is perfect time to review it. I wasn't getting it again, so now you could check it out. It should be the same, and if it's not, hey, whatever, I'm not getting it again. But I wanted to show you folks that haven't seen it a brand new take a few years later. I still like it. It is on the 85 mold, except that they changed, obviously, the paint and the dorsal fins, which they made this really big, more Godzilla video game dorsal fins, which are nice. They're really big. They're really cool looking. I really like the sculpt. And the paint in there is awesome. I love how they do all the spriting stuff. I feel like they do paint on the video game figures differently now. If you saw my Razor Claw Alien one, it just feels like messy, where here, look how nice that is. You got obvious little, sprites or whatever they call it. Not sprites, but, whatever this is called. The word escapes me right now, even though I know it. But just sprites is fine, right? So it looks fantastic. I really think it looks amazing. Did I just go right into saying how this looks? That's fine. I guess no opening cut there. That's fine. This is a nice lazy weekend here at Ultrazilla Toys. But it looks awesome. And here's the thing. A lot of folks, say that the Godzilla in the NES game is supposed to be like a 60s Godzilla, or some people say it's a 54. The package art has a 54 on it. For me, this game came out right after Godzilla 1985 here. And for me, still looking at the original sprite to this day, it looks pixels. Popped into my head. Because the sprite looks like this. It looks like the Godzilla 1985, and the Godzilla Returns, Godzilla. And I think, to me, that's always what they were going for, was this, what we got here. And I think NECA made the right call. NECA looked at that and said, even if that information wasn't forthcoming, probably just looked at the video game sprite and said, it looks like this guy. Because it does. To me, it always has. I've always thought it was the 85. I don't know. I don't care if I'm wrong or not. In my mind's eye, and even not in my mind's eye, because I've recently looked at that, it still looks like this. So I think it was an excellent choice by NECA to make this particular one into that. So kudos to them. That is a fantastic choice, and it looks fantastic. I really like it. The eyes are awesome. I love how the eyes look in red. That looks good. The pupils look good. The sculpt on the whole head is beautiful. It's really a really nice Godzilla sculpt. The 85, so it looks very nicely done. The teeth are painted pretty well. The tongue is painted pretty well. I find it funny that, you know, they left the teeth and tongue, you know, the same, but they did make the gums like black, which is cool. There's like a little bit of a black wash throughout here, which is nice. Head looks good. I said the dorsal fins look great, which they do. I love all the pixels on them and how that looks. Going down into the tail, I love all of that. Really nicely painted. Tail is a bit floppy on mine at this point. I don't remember if it's always been like that, but it is. Not gonna say it's not, but it's a few years old now, so maybe there's that. I have no idea. You guys let me know if your tail's a floppy. Especially if you're just getting them now. Let me know how it is. Because sometimes, you know, mold aggregation and stuff. The tail looks great, though, painted-wise. I like it. Throughout, you know, the texture is very nice. They normally do very nice sculpts at NECA, so that's always something I have to say because it's very nicely done. And I think the paint on this guy just looks awesome. I do. I like his hands. They're cool. No articulation on these hands, which is interesting. Usually you get some articulation there on some of the older figures, which is a very cool thing. The legs look great. The torso looks awesome. Sculpt is nice. The paint is good. I love that you can see the clear, nicely defined pixels, which is very, you know, appreciated. The nails on the feet look good. There is a seam line going right down there and there. A little less noticeable there, but you really see it on this toe. Some of my toes are a little chipped. I'm not gonna, you know, go crazy over that. I've had the figure for years now, so it is what it is. Underside looks good. The base of gray looks very nice, and then the paint over it looks very nice. So all in all, this figure looks phenomenal. No doubt about it. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite Godzillas in my collection. So there you have it, guys. A really good-looking piece. Kudos to NECA. Articulation on this Godzilla. He's got a hinged jaw. He's got a ball-jointed head. He's got a neck joint. Got an ab joint. Shoulders are on a hinge and a swivel. They work very well, actually. I like how they work. Then there is a hinge, single hinge at the elbows with a swivel. It's not like, it's kind of tight, so there's that. Hinge, swivel. Is it a hinge? This might just be a ball joint, actually, but it does move around a little bit in there. Yeah, it looks like just a ball joint for that. Legs are on ball joints as well. So you can move them around like so, but, you know, not a ton of range of motion, but it works. You can't really get anything going with the knees. Yeah, pretty stuck there for me. You get some rocking action at the foot. I believe they're on ball joints, so you could get some swivel as well. So there's that. The tail, you got a ball joint, you got another ball joint, ball joint, ball joint. It's pretty ball jointy. And then the rest is bendy wire from here to here. So there you go. It works. You know, it is an older NECA. You gotta remember that. So it's gonna be like that. So, but it works. You know, it works out. Here it is with the other new NECA, the King of the Monsters Rodan, as well as the King of the Monsters Godzilla. Make it a trifecta with Mothra. DSH Monster Arts, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, which I am doing a giveaway for. Please subscribe to help me get to 5,000 subscribers, in which the giveaway will be unlocked. You get a brand new SH Monster Arts Godzilla. Here it is with the Jax Rodan and the movie monster series Rodan Final Wars. Let's end it off with the Bandai movie monster series King Ghidorah. And my final thoughts, I love this thing. It is awesome. In my opinion, one of my favorite NECA pieces. If not my favorite NECA piece, it might just be. I have to go over all of them and really take a look at that. I know somebody, I think somebody asked that for my Q&A, so I will have an answer for that. If you haven't, send me your Q&A questions by July 16th to read, and I will give you a shout out. So there you have that. You could list those questions down below if you want, or in the Q&A video, which should be linked here at the end. But this is a great piece, awesome sculpt. I love what they did with the 85 mold to turn it into the NES Godzilla, and the paint is phenomenal. So that's really all that needs to be said. It's a beautiful piece. I love having it. I love having it on the shelf. It's awesome. I love busting it out every once in a while. And it's very cool that they're reissuing this, so really go get it. It's a very, very nice thing. The box is awesome. I know I didn't show the box in this review, but I do not have it handy at all. It is stored away, and I wasn't going to fish it out. So, but this is, just for all you folks that don't have it, that are thinking about getting the new reissue, highly, highly recommend doing so. It is awesome. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Till next time, peace out, peeps.